Hello YouTube, it's Bender here with a brand new filming setup, as I'm sure you noticed immediately, and that is because I moved house. That's a story for another time, but moved house, couldn't take the old setup with me, got a new one, kinda like it better, more interesting. Black wood. Fun stuff. Anyway, time to stop speaking in short, choppy utterances and begin the video. As you can see, before you, I have another mech, a small mech. Very small mech. I was trying very hard to keep this one small. That was the goal. Anyway, as you can tell by the color scheme and the general aesthetic, those of you who have been around my channel for a while will recognize it as one of the Sons of Cybertron, the fictional villains of the LEGO universe I am building. I have lost count of how many times I've said that. Anyway, this is the Prophet. They call this the Prophet because it is a scouting mech. This mech goes ahead of the main force and scouts out what's ahead and tells them what's coming before it does. Kind of like a prophet. Clever! Anyway, so, the Prophet mech is pretty simple. They're really, once again, I say this a lot, but it is one of those things I just threw together in my spare time. I'm thinking of starting to film those random building sessions I have, maybe putting those on YouTube for you guys. So, if that's something you'd like to see, put it in the comments, let me know. Anyway, back on task. What should we talk about? Oh yes, you noticed his helmet, the visor. Under the visor, he's got a little microphone, and that's because I imagine this thing would have kind of advanced communication or enhanced communication to make sure he's reporting what he's seeing, because this is a very small, lightly armored mech suit, and if he's discovered, he's not going to win a fight. Speaking of fights, you'll notice in his right arm, he's carrying a very small personal defense weapon, and this could actually be carried by the pilot himself as well. It's not a official LEGO piece. I actually bought it from Brick Arms. Very, very nice minifigure accessories from Brick Arms. I use them quite frequently. Check them out. I did not get paid by them. Anyway, for articulation, see his arms go forward and back, bend at the elbow. Very long forearms. I originally wasn't a huge fan of them, but I kind of like them now because they do give him a lot of reach, and I imagine as a scout, maybe he has to climb sometimes. And I imagine these long arms come in handy there. The arms can move in and out, forward and back, bend at the elbow. Legs, bend at the knee, go forward and back and move in and out as well. I had a lot of fun designing the legs. They're probably one of my favorite parts of this thing. And yeah, nothing too complicated, but it was fun. Getting the minifigure out isn't too terribly difficult. This whole assembly up front kind of folds down, and this actually whole stand he's on folds down. So what I like to imagine is that the mech would be standing, this folds down, and then the minifigure stand up. Tight joints. Minifigure would kind of, as it folds down, just walk out of the mech, and then he's on the ground, and that's fun. Or vice versa to get back in. Nothing too terribly complicated, but overall, I like it. That does kind of sum up this whole mech. It's just not too terribly complicated. Nothing too extravagant going on here. Give you a quick view of the back. You can see it is a very, very simple design all around. It looks complicated, maybe not, but that is kind of the look I try to go for these Sons of Cybertron. I try to make their vehicles look a bit more teched out than they really are, and that really does make them fun to build. So, guys, there's a lot more of these coming because I haven't done a video in a while, as I'm sure you've noticed, so keep on the lookout for that. Till next time, I've been Mindbender, and I'll talk to you later.